Good af yes, good afternoon and welcome to America's Home Cooking. Remember when I showed you that I dehydrated cheddar cheese? Well, I've got all the seasonings because I'm going to be using a lot of seasonings. I don't even know how much this is going to make when we grind it up or if it's even going to work, but we're going to try and see what we can come up with and see if we can make a popcorn seasoning. So let me see, I'm going to use a 1/2 and 1/4 of a cup, so I think it would be best to use. If this doesn't work like this, I have 2 other ways I'm thinking about maneuvering with this recipe before I give up on it if it doesn't work. So we're going to put some in here. Please be dry on the inside or I'll have a mess. I washed it and I dried it, but I just want to make sure it's extra dry. And we're going to see if this will work. God, I hope it does. 'Cause I really don't want to buy something that's synthetic. That has preservatives in it. I am just one person who tries to get away from them. Father, please. Oh my God. It's working. Don't tell anybody. How much they want? 2 cups? I don't know how much I'm going to have. I am going to have to use different measuring cups on this. I'm going to put them all out. See? If it works, we could do it. So we just don't know. We're working on this. My fingers are crossed. It's almost like a powder. I think I'm going to have to dehydrate some more cheddar if I can make this work. Then we can get away from that disodium phosphorus, which hurts the kidneys and the heart. Sometimes you have to take extra steps if you want your health. It's a hair shy of a cup. I'm definitely going to be grating some more cheese. Okay, that's a cup. So that means I'm going to be making half of this recipe because this has 2 cups of dehydrated cheddar and I don't have 2 cups of dehydrated cheddar. I didn't know how much that would make at the time I did it. So we're going to need oh no, we got to grind this other stuff up first. All right, we need a 1/4 of a cup of marjoram. They want us to grind this up too. So we need a 1/4 of a cup of this. And we're going to need a 1/4 of a cup of thyme and a 1/4 of a cup of basil. And believe you me, I went and got the large ones. And what I did was I kept the cheese in the refrigerator. And I guess I'll keep these seasonings in the refrigerator. This just to make sure, you know. But I'm definitely going to grate it. I'll show you how to grate cheese. I got really good at it. I think I showed you how to grate it, dehydrate it. Okay. sort of excited that the cheese worked. I didn't know if it was going to work. I was a little panicky about it. I was unsure, but it turned out great. And I promised you that I would try, so that's what we're doing. Okay, now we have to grind these seasonings together. What do I do with it? Just get a little packed. I'm going to have to get a larger jar, sorry. Not going to work in that one, so we'll have to put it in this one. Oh God, it's already smelling good. I haven't even finished putting it together yet. All right, we're going to put 1 cup of yeast, and we're talking brewer's yeast powder. I can't get it at my store right now, so I'm having to buy Solgar, and I get it through Amazon. And they want a cup, we're going to be adding 1/2 a cup. Does this smell? Yeah, it smells. If I can't bend it, it's not. My girlfriend said, I only like popcorn with salt and butter, Sandy. And I said, okay. I said, you want to try it? No. And I said, oh, come on. You know? She's always giving me recipes, and I give her recipes, so why doesn't she want to try it? She said, don't mess my popcorn up. I said, but this smells so good. Okay, so we add 1/2 cup of this. Remember, this is only half the recipe. I'm not even doing the full recipe yet. All right, we need 1/4 cup of garlic powder. As I told you, takes a lot. Oh, that's not quite, so we're gonna have to go a little in more. I'm sort of excited about this, especially because of the cheese. I mean, I just didn't think that cheese was going to work. Oh, God. Okay. Uh-oh. So we pop you. Okay, it was just a little more than I needed, and that was it. And 1/4, well, that will be 2 tablespoons of kelp. I would strongly recommend, because everything is a powder in this, that you make a powder. If you're using kelp, get the powder. Okay, well, that is it. We're going to shake it up and smell and see how it comes out. I had another large jar. Oh, there it is there. Here it is. Just going to shake it all up now. I got a little more seasonings in here. Yeah, that's a little over 2 cups. I'm gonna try it. I can't even see the cheese, and look at that. It worked. Gratering and doing it the way we dehydrated the cheddar. That's what I was trying to make all this time, and how we could get around the recipe. Now, I have the recipe because I didn't. I just took them off and I need them. Now I have the recipe now. I'll give you the full recipe now, and it is popcorn seasoning. All right, it's a half a cup of dried marjoram, a half a cup of dried thyme, half a cup of dried basil. You blend these into a spice grinder because you want it more in a powder form. All right, you need 2 cups of cheddar cheese powder. Now you know how to make your own powder. You can do that instead. 1 cup of nutritional yeast powder. It's usually known as brewer's yeast. That's what you'll need. Half a cup of garlic powder and 1/4 of a cup of kelp powder. Make sure it's powder and not granular because it won't blend in well with it. It all has to be in a powder state, and this is why we do it. You shake it up. Now, where am I going to keep it? I'm going to keep mine in the refrigerator because of the cheese in it, but I plan to use it. Now, the way it's recommended is when you pop the popcorn, after you pop it, you put it in a bowl, melt butter, toss butter over it, and as you do that, sprinkle that onto it so it doesn't clump up in any one area. That gives you the flavor. As you toss the popcorn after you add the butter, you add this. Now, they also say you can use the seasoning, popcorn seasoning, in a vinaigrette. I haven't tried that yet, so I'm not sure yet. But if it smells good on popcorn, I'm sure I'm going to swing in that direction as well. But anyway, that is what I've been trying to do, and it works. I can grate cheddar cheese, and I can grind it into a powder. I would not, because there's no preservatives in it. You are definitely going to have to leave it in the refrigerator to make sure it doesn't go bad. Because if you take it out and you leave it in the shelf, the cheese, I don't know if it'll melt back or get room temperature or go bad. That's why I'm going to leave mine in the refrigerator. All right, so we did it. Yay! I'm going to go grate some more cheese so I can dehydrate it. Take care and listen, have a great day today.